Hello, everyone, and welcome to our new podcast. I'm Katerina, a social worker, and I'm here with Margarita, who's been in the social work game for a bit longer.
Hi there. Excited to be chatting about how things have changed in social work, especially with all this new tech, and share my thoughts, my knowledge, and my experience with you, Katerina.
Absolutely. Today, we are diving into how technology is shaking up social work from the perspective of someone just starting out and someone with more experience. So, whether you are into social work or just curious, you are in the right place. Let's jump in. Let's first hear a bit from Margarita about her experiences. Margarita, I'd love to get your thoughts on how communication has evolved in your professional and personal life.
Thank you, Katerina. It has been quite a journey. Back in the day, face-to-face interaction was the main key for building trusting relationship. But now, with technology taking over, we have in front of us a whole new ball game.
Definitely, but technology has opened new avenues. Virtual connections can also be powerful for many purposes.
It's true, technology is a new challenge for professionals to provide services to older adults. It's more easy for the younger generation to use technology, but it's important at the same time to educate the older generation, the older professionals, and older adults in general about the importance of using technology.
I agree with that, Margarita.
Katerina, as young professional, you know that compassion is the key element for social work practice. How do we maintain empathy in the digital era? This is a question.
Technology that does not replace human connection, but it makes it stronger. Empathy is about understanding, and we have to use appropriate digital tools to reach and understand diverse experiences.
I agree that everything can be learned at any age. For example, the use of social media, it's very common in our days. Social media can be used for professional and personal life, especially in times when we want to raise awareness for very crucial social issues such as social justice, mental health, family abuse, etc.
Of course, it's a new way for social workers to provide social services to people in need, but it's necessary to educate professionals to technology.
That's correct. The need for digital training happened mostly during the pandemic period when people had to communicate with their family, with their friends, and services as well. I remember that period very well. Just to add that I had to coordinate a group of parents and their children for yoga lessons online through Skype, which was very useful activity to face that difficult and stressful period. I can recall also another instance that when I had to provide psychosocial support services to migrants at the same period, the pandemic period, by using WhatsApp and Viber video calls.
It's interesting to hear how technology has played a significant role during the pandemic. As a younger social worker, it was very easy to me to adapt in this new situation. Margarita, how did you navigate through that challenging period, considering the sudden shift to virtual platforms?
It was a tough time, I can say that. Shifting quickly to online platforms for client sessions and meetings. Some older adults were hesitant about technology, but with patience we bridged that gap while maintaining a human connection, which is very important.
Absolutely. Emphasizing the importance of embracing technology while considering the diverse needs of those we serve. Margarita, what ethical considerations should social workers keep in mind when using technology?
As you know, ethics are crucial, especially in the digital age. We must be mindful of privacy, consent, and ensuring technology does not hinder those in need. It's about using tools responsibly and staying updated on ethical guidelines. As you know, it's very important for our profession to follow the code of ethics.
That's a great point. For our listeners, it's crucial to keep learning in the digital work and stick to ethical standards. Margarita, are there any tech tools or platforms that were useful for your work?
Certainly, Katerina. Virtual support groups and educational resources have expanded our horizon. Choosing tools with security and ethical standards is crucial.
Wise advice. As we close, technology brings challenges but also new possibilities for social workers. Now, let's talk about the remote work. How do you see this trend affecting social work, and what advice would you give to younger professionals?
The remote work offers flexibility, but it's critical to maintain a sense of community as well. Social work is about collaboration, so even in virtual setting, strong connections with colleagues and clients are vital. It's important to keep a balance that allows flexibility while at the same time maintains meaningful relationship.
That's a great advice. Now, on the topic of mobile applications in social work, in your opinion, how have these applications impacted clients' engagement and service provision?
Mobile applications have increased the speed of processes, but we must consider accessibility. I believe that we should ensure that these tools don't create barriers for those who cannot access technology easily. I would advise to use mobile applications thoughtfully in order to enhance our services.
Absolutely. Accessibility is key. Margarita, considering your extensive experience, how have you seen technology impacting the lives of older individuals in your social work practice?
It has been an interesting journey, Katerina. Initially, there was a resistance among some older adults, but as technology evolved, I have observed a gradual acceptance. Many have embraced video calls to connect with loved ones, and some even use social media to stay informed and engaged.
That's a positive shift. However, there are still challenges, especially for those less familiar with technology. How do you address these barriers and ensure older individuals aren't left behind in the digital age?
It's crucial to provide patient and personalized guidance. I often collaborate with community centers to offer customized technology workshops to older adults. It's about demystifying technology and empowering them to navigate the digital landscape with confidence.
Mm-hmm. Empowerment is key. Now, thinking about the use of technology in elder care, what are some innovative solutions or applications that you found beneficial for older individuals?
There are applications designed specifically for medication reminders, health tracking, and even virtual companionship. These tools not only enhance their lives, their daily lives, but also provides a sense of independence. However, the more simple the application is, the more user-friendly it is.
It's wonderful to hear about these practical applications. On a broader scale, how do you think the integration of technology in elder care can address issues such as social isolation and mental health?
For sure, technology can be a powerful instrument to social isolation, especially for those who may have limited mobility. Video calls, online communities, and virtual support groups offer avenues for connection. However, it is essential to balance digital interaction with real-world relationship in order to maintain a holistic well-being.
Shifting gears, I'm curious about your perspective on intergenerational connections. How have you observed technology fostering meaningful relationships between older and younger individuals?
I think technology has the potential to bridge generational gaps. I have seen older adults learning about technology from younger family members, creating shared experiences. We learn from each other, whether through video calls or sharing pictures. It fosters a sense of connection and mutual understanding.
It's lovely to hear that this intergenerational connection can happen. As we conclude, what advice would you give to social workers, especially those newer to the field, when working with older individuals in the ever-evolving technological landscape?
Patience is key. Understand their unique needs, offer individual support, and celebrate their victories in adapting to technology. It's about empowering them to embrace the benefits of technology while respecting their learning process at a comfortable pace.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful advice, Margarita. Thank you. As we finish, any final thoughts?
Embracing technology is essential. Social workers must adapt and learn continuously. But let's not forget our core, empathy and human connection. Technology is a tool, but our profession's heart lies, as you know, in understanding and supporting individuals on their unique journeys.
Well said, Margarita. Thank you for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this episode of our podcast. Stay tuned for more.
Thank you, Katerina, very much. It was a pleasure talking with you. It's important to keep in mind that the two generations of social workers collaborate together to improve the lives of people in need. Thank you again.
Thank you.